Hello guys, yes, that's me again. Today I'm going to show you guys how I made this sick website based on Inktober. Everything that I've done here was using AI, from ChatGPT, Dall-E 3. Every piece of the project was done with free software. Even my Photoshop is a Photoshop CS2, and that is free now. For 3D I used Blender. Also, the entire code of the page was done by ChatGPT and JavaScript using ThreeJS. And the code ChatGPT provided me, I kind of tweak it a little bit to make it work with the images I've done with Dall-E. So no more talk, and let's go. I need a white page, so I asked ChatGPT to make a web page with ThreeJS in it. Also, I need to include the FBX loader inside the code because I'm going to use a FBX file with planes as holders for the pictures. Then I tweak the code to get as close as I can to the final page I want. Everything here is in 3D, so I need a perspective camera pointing to the right direction. Also, I need to load a FBX model with the planes that will be used as image holders so the camera can scroll up and down to see the pictures. Remember, everything here is in 3D. I'll put the link down in the description so you guys can check it later. Also, feel free if you want to copy and paste the code for your own website. For the images, I know that Bing has Dall-E 3 included for free. I can just write a prompt asking for the images I wanted and get the results from there. Here you can see the prompts I've done to get the results I wanted for the images. For some images, I've asked Dall-E more than 3 times to get the image I wanted, but in the end, everything was good. Here you can see the results of every image I'm going to use to make my story. I named those in sequence, so it will be easier for me to identify when I'm inside Photoshop. The next step is going to Photoshop and then grabbing all the images I just created and merge everything in the same image. I just need it to load up once. That's why I merge everything. Also, I cut some pictures to make the parallax effect. Some pictures are cut in 3 pieces, and each piece will be one behind each other. Now I need to make the speech bubble. The speech bubble is kind of tricky to make. You need to copy and paste everything in Photoshop, etc. So to simplify the process, I decided to ask ChatGPT to make a HTML page where I can just input the text and it's going to generate a speech bubble directly from a SVG where I can save directly to a PNG file. The speech bubble was not good at first, so I had to ask ChatGPT at least 5 or 8 times to make the code the way I wanted. And voila! The speech bubble is done. Now I just need to input the text and it drops me a speech bubble ready to download. And I can even mirror the image. For the speech bubble and the logo, I've done the same thing I've done for the images. I cut everything and I put everything inside the same file called balloons. Now it is time to go to Blender. Everything you're going to see in the web page is going to be done in Blender. I'll just use a lot of planes and then put the texture on each plane. The texture is going to be the images I just cut. So let's create all the planes and position everything in their right places. Alright, the final result you're going to have is like this. A lot of planes in front of each other and going down. Also, we are going to have a cube inside the scene. That cube is going to represent the camera in ThreeJS. The camera is going to be tied to that cube. So we are going to animate that cube. The first keyframe where the very first image plane is, then we're going to position the camera all the way down to the last frame where the position of the last image is going to be, and then create a second keyframe. Now we are going to link the UV maps of each plane to the right image on the right side. That's going to take a while to be done, but in the end the result is going to be like this. Now that we have everything linked on Blender, it is time to save the FBX file and load it into our ThreeJS file. Also, I decided to include the start frame and the end frame of each plane, so each speech bubble is going to appear at the right moment when the screen is scrolling. Here you can see the code that controls every speech bubble, and below you can also see the code for the animation. I decided to include a small code to make the camera move constantly around itself, so we have that parallax effect going on, even if we don't move the mouse cursor. And that's the result of the website. You can visit it in the link below in the description. Also, if you are a company and you want to make a website like this with colored images and 3D assets, please feel free to contact us directly on newangledigital.com. We will be more than honored to help you guys. And also stay tuned. We have a lot of new projects coming on, so make sure to subscribe. And if you like this kind of content, don't forget to thumbs up and share it with your friends. Thank you guys, and I hope to see you soon in the next video. In the next video, I've done an entire game alone in just 5 hours using AI, so be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell button so you don't miss the next videos. See ya!